So we have, of course, got a brand new set of trade up sets for the new season, going all the way from this very first one, giving a 65 to 69 overall player up to the one that is going to give you an 85 overall player. For this video, I'm going to do every single one of these trade up sets and build a complete lineup, hopefully, with all of the players which we pull. But we got to start off at the very bottom with the 65 to 69 overall set over here. I'm not going to stick in my bronze players because I do like keeping them for some other videos because they do provide a little bit of entertainment value here and there. So let's start things off with our first trade up player as we work things up bit by bit, going up towards that 85 overall. We start off with a 69 overall Bertens at the power forward spot. You never know, he might end up being our starting power forward if we don't get anyone else good at the power forward spot. So the next trade up set is going up to 70 to 74 overall. So let's see what we can get out of this one. Is it going to be a slightly different position? It's going to be a 72 overall point guard. So we got a 69 overall Bertens and we have got a 72 overall point guard over there. Now this one, if we can pull Wemby out of this one, this would be absolutely insane. It's from 75 to 79 overall. I've been trying to pull Wemby on the auction house and unfortunately I've missed him just twice. He's going for about 100k coins or so. We got a 79 overall point guard as well. So with those three players, we'll go onto our team and we'll just stick them in for the moment just to see exactly what our team is looking like. Obviously this is the main lineup over here. We managed to get Giannis Antetokounmpo and we managed to do some gameplay with him as well. If you haven't already, go check that video out. So we've made the lineup over here and of course we need to swap in our point guard, which we got Cole Anthony over there. He's going to be starting for us, and then our bench point guard is going to be McLaughlin over there. Then we also did get a power forward, so Giannis is going to have to leave the team for the time being. He might get to sit on the bench depending on whether we get another power forward or not. But let's go back to the sets over here. This is how we're going to have to keep navigating the game, of course, going back to home, then going to the sets and all that stuff. It is, I think, the same amount of button clicks as pressing that left-hand side thing that we used to have. But of course, it feels a little bit different, just something to get used to over here. But let's go on to the next set, which is trading in 75 to 79 overall players to get ourselves an 80 to 82 overall player over here. So we got in our players, we got that trade up token, which you can get completely for free if you go ahead and play through those trade up token events on the Live Today map. Our first elite player is going to be an 80 overall point guard. This is not good at all. We keep getting more and more point guards. We might actually come back to that set. As you saw there, I do have a lot of cards to put into that set. So we'll go onto the team and we'll change things up a little bit. So our 79 overall point guard gets slightly upgraded to an 80 overall point guard. He has got a 77 3-point shot, which will be pretty good. Obviously, compared to Doncic and Brunson, he isn't that good at all compared to them. But let's go back home and go on to the sets now and go through those elite ones. Again, we might have to come back to that 80 to 82 one, maybe this one as well, because I have got a lot of players to stick in over here. We just need 2 for this set and 1 of the tokens. So let's get our 83 overall player to see exactly who will be joining us on that lineup over there. It's going to be an 83 overall Julius Randle. Now he is a promo player from the Haunted Hoops promo, which is absolutely insane to get. And who knows, maybe if you pulled all 4 of them, you might have a chance of getting Joel Embiid as well from that promo. But that's a decent pull nonetheless. So we'll go on to my team. I do believe he has the dunk package as well, which is going to be really fun to use in gameplay. Bertens is going to get demoted to the bench. Unfortunately, we can't use Giannis's boost in this video because, of course, we're not getting him from any of the trade up sets or anything like that. But let's go back to the homepage and go back into the sets over here, and we'll work our way up to the next trade up set, which is getting an 84 overall player. We got a 2 83s over there. We got a trade up token. Let's see who we're going to get as an 84 overall player for the team. This one's going to really help our team out. It's going to be a shooting guard. That's good to see. At least it's not a point guard, because if we got another point guard, that would not have been good. So let's go on to my team, and we just need to get ourselves a small forward and a center. We're going to try our best to do that one. Obviously, I don't want to keep wasting so many tokens, eventually going on to my NBA cash and all of that stuff. But we'll try our best with the sets over here, and we'll try and get some other players. We might have to downgrade some of the spots to the gold ones if I do end up running out of tokens. We've got 2 trade up tokens over here. So let's see what our 85 overall player will end up being for the team. Hopefully this one's going to help us out a lot. We don't want a point guard or a shooting guard, preferably either a small forward or a center. We're going to get ourselves a point guard though. That is really unfortunate, and it's Luka Doncic, who I already have, so that is not great at all. I will eventually go ahead and sell them on the auction house just to make a couple of coins here and there, because that's what I found. If I got duplicates, I'll just go ahead and sell it. But he is a really good point guard to start things off with. You can see his stats over there, and his size will definitely help us in a couple of showdown matches as well. So let's stick right there on the bench, and that is the team so far. So we need a small forward, a backup shooting guard, and of course 2 centers as well. So 2 centers, 2 small forwards, and 1 shooting guard. We're going to try our best to get that one. We've got one more elite trade up set to do with the 1 token we have left. We can do an 83 one, so we're going to do that now. We'll stick in Anthony Edwards twice from last season. Let's hopefully get ourselves a good 83 overall player at a decent position. What is we going to get? It's going to be that Julius Randle again. This is not good at all. We keep getting duplicates of players at the same positions, which is not good at all. We can't do this set because we've run out of players for that one. Same with this set over here. So we're going to have to fill out the rest of the team with a bunch of silver players. This is the way the video has ended up being. I'm not going to waste all of my NBA cash on trying to fill up a bunch of sets over there. I think I could use my NBA cash on some other stuff. We do get a 66 overall DeAndre Ayton though. That is definitely good to see. We need another center. We need 2 small forwards, and we need a shooting guard as well. We're going to get ourselves a small forward with Harris over there. Let's see what we can get. If we keep pulling point guards, shooting guards, and all that other stuff, I might have to change things up, but we do get another small forward, which is good to see, and we get some more NBA cash, which is great as well. So we got our 2 small forwards, we need a center, and we need 1 more shooting guard. We're going to get another small forward with that pack over there. We'll try it 2 more times to see if we get ourselves some extra players, or we'll just use some random silver players we have already. Another point guard out of that one. Let's see what we can get out of this final trade up pack. A 65 to 69 overall player. We're going to get ourselves a shooting guard. You know what? We'll try our luck one more time just to see if we can get ourselves that final center position to help our lineup out. Are we going to get it? It is going to be another center. That's great. So we have finally filled out our lineup. Hopefully I can remember exactly what silver players we have just pulled. But we got Julius Randle twice in that trade up set pack opening, which is absolutely nuts. So our lineup has ended up being a 73 overall team. Of course, we haven't got a boosted jersey or court. We have got that regimen boost item giving out that defense boost, but it isn't boosting anyone because, of course, we got barely anyone matching with that playstyle over there. So it's a decent lineup nonetheless. We'll go to 1 showdown quarter to see exactly what we can do with the team. Not the 85 overall team that we have at the moment, but this 73 overall team. If those trade up sets do get updated throughout the year, it would be really interesting to see what sort of team we could build with, say, a 90 trade up set or something even crazier than that, going up into the 100 overalls later on down the line. We're coming up against the season 7 lineup. We have got a massive overall disadvantage with this one, but hopefully we can still pull out the win. We got 2 wins out of 2 in the Giannis gameplay, so hopefully we can do the same over here and get ourselves a win in this game to keep the win streak going and keep the wins coming in. They're going to play it out to Booker, who's going to miss that one. Luckily, we get the rebound there with Dedmon. We're going to have to use Luka Doncic because, of course, he is the highest rated player on our team. He's got a good 3-point stat, and he is going to finish that one off. But we will try and shoot with at least everyone once because, of course, that's the whole point of doing these team builder challenges, trying to make sure everyone gets some playing time, and, of course, everyone tries to get some shots in. Dedmon, unfortunately, there, just missing out on getting the block. We'll try and get a shot with him, though. We'll lob it all the way out to him, and unfortunately, we're just going to miss the ball. They keep it in, but unfortunately, it goes straight to Booker. That was a pretty poor pass on my end. We got to play some good defense, though. They're going to try and drive in. They get the 2-pointer off. They make that one. I did not expect that one to go in, but unfortunately, they do make it. Let's play it out to Harris over here on the right-hand side. He's got that good 3-point shot. He's got a fairly high 3-point shot for a 66 rated card, which is good to see. 72 on that stat, which is making him knock that one down. They're going to play it out to Booker, who's going to miss that 2-pointer. They get the rebound, though, with Portis, and he's going to make that second chance effort, which is not good at all. We got Anthony Edwards, though, on the left-hand side. We'll try a 3 with him, because why not? He's at that shooting guard spot. We get the perfect release, but unfortunately, he's just missing out. And he got 78 3-point stat, which isn't bad at all. We let Doncic go by way too easily on that one, which is a little bit unfortunate. But who haven't we shot with? We haven't shot with Dedmon. We'll try the 3. Why not? Catch and shoot 3. And he's making it with a 41 3-point shot on his very first time of asking. And I think that was the same with Evan Mobley last season, who had, I think, a 16 3-point stat. He managed to get a 3-pointer knocked in on the very first time of asking. Maybe that's the case with all of these guys with a low 3-point stat. But let's go in with Julius Randle. He's got the dunk package, and he's going to come through with that reverse one-handed slam, finishing that one off really nicely as well. We are winning the game, but only by 3 points. We need to increase that lead if we want to win the game overall. We get the block there with Julius Randle on Joel Embiid. That was crazy. Let's go in with Edwards for 3, and he's going to sink that one. A lovely 3-point shot. A poor release on my part, but he's still going to knock that one down. They're going to come through for that easy layup, which we should not be letting it happen to us. But let's go ahead and play it out to Dedmon. I'm not going to try another 3-pointer. I want to see him drive to the basket if he can get around Joel Embiid. He's making Embiid fall over. We'll go in with Edwards, and he's going to come through and finish off the two-handed slam. We're up to 6-point lead in the game. We've got just under 15 seconds left in the quarter. If we can get another basket in, that'd be absolutely great. Now it's just down to 10 seconds left in the game. We'll go for a 3-pointer with Doncic. It's a perfect release. Unfortunately, just missing that one. We don't get the rebound on that one. Can we get this ball back though? The time is going to slowly run out, and that is going to be the end of the game. So a 4-point lead. Don't think that's enough to win the game overall, but you never know. I think last time I actually lost the quarter and ended up winning the game overall. So we'll have to wait and see what the final result is on the opponent's end. And it's looking like it has come through. They won the quarter by only 1 point, which is good enough for us to get the victory, which is really good to see. So we get the win over there with this trade upset team at 73 overall. Let me know in the comment section down below what have been your best pulls from the trade upsets. I've seen people pulling LeBron James, Steph Curry, all of those great guys from those trade upsets. But this is the best that we got from those trade upsets. Of course, I could have just done 85 overall trade upsets, which I did in a previous video. And if you want to go check out exactly who we pulled from that video, go check out the video in the bottom left hand corner. I think I opened a ridiculous number of those 85 trade upsets. So go check out that video, and I'll see you guys in that one. Peace.